Let's step through the test lab guide for demonstrating forms-based authentication using SharePoint Server 2013. The forms-based authentication with SharePoint Server 2013 stack consists of the base configuration test lab guide, or TLG, the SQL Server 2012 or 2008 R2 TLG, which installs SQL Server on a separate computer named SQL1, the three-tier farm TLG, which creates the web, application, and database tiers of a SharePoint Server 2013 farm, and lastly the TLG that configures the web application corresponding to the default team site to use forms-based authentication and the built-in LDAP provider, then demonstrates the new authentication experience from a web client computer. Now let's build it out. In step 1, you configure the SharePoint Server 2013 three-tier farm test lab. This lab consists of DC1, the Active Directory Domain Services or ADDS domain controller, Client 1, a web client computer, and the computers of the three-tier farm, SQL1, the database server, App1, the application server, and WFE1, the front-end web server. In step 2, you configure forms-based authentication by modifying settings in a set of web.config files that correspond to the central administration web application, the security token service website, and the web application corresponding to the Contoso team site. In each case, you modify the web.config file to add a new membership provider and role manager corresponding to the built-in LDAP provider for the corp.contoso.com domain. You then modify the authentication settings for the web application corresponding to the Contoso team site, enabling forms-based authentication and specifying the name of the membership provider and role manager that was added to the web.config files. In step 3, you use Client 1 to access the default Contoso team site, and now see a sign-in page from which to select either Windows or forms-based authentication. When you specify forms-based authentication, you now see a login page for entering domain credentials. For more information about TLGs for SharePoint 2013, go to the SharePoint 2013 Test Lab portal at aka.ms/sptlgs. Also visit microsoft.com/testlabguides.